Hello. It's been a minute. I'm at a beach. Now, you may be wondering how I got here. I don't really know. It's been a very interesting past couple weeks, but not really. I've just been door dashing, and I do Instacart now. So I've been grocery shopping as well. So I'm at Cannon Beach in Oregon. I haven't tested the water, but I'm sure it's cold. Anyway, it's 72 degrees, and so I decided I'm gonna go to the beach today. I'm gonna try and get some drone shots, but I left it in the truck. If I manage to do it, you're gonna see some shots right here. If not, this won't even be in the video, so cut to the drone footage. That is freezing.
Yeah?
It's so bright.
Did you take a picture of the four of us?
It's giant though. Ooh, the water just hit me. And me. And me. And me. It's about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna give it about 3 hours left of driving, and I'm gonna start heading down the coast. Woo! So I'm gonna head into California. Not today. I'll get to California tomorrow, and we're just gonna start heading south. We're gonna keep up with this warm weather. We're gonna chase it. I don't know where I'm staying tonight. I already looked. There's not really any campsites, but there is a lot of bureaucratic land, the BLM land, that I can stay on. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing that or if we're gonna be staying somewhere else. We're gonna find out. I was driving and there was a bunch of lookouts, and of course I had to stop at one. I mean, look at that. I'm feeling that warm weather, so I have no shoes on. I've still got about an hour and a half left, but holy crap, this sunset is incredible. Wow. It's 9:30 and I was getting real tired and I was driving and I made it to Florence, I think it's called, and there's nothing in Florence that I can stay overnight at. So we are going to try this Fred Meyer's parking lot out with signs posted up everywhere that say no overnight camping. But there's an RV in the parking lot and there's also like a van. So if I get kicked out, I get kicked out. I mean, it is what it is. Quick update, it's 11 o'clock and I found some reviews of this place from a little bit ago where they used to let overnight camping here and then they stopped. And then the city basically said no overnight camping. And there's several reviews of people getting woken up in the middle of the night and getting kicked out. And I'm not really worried about getting a ticket or anything, but I just don't really feel like getting woken up in the middle of the night and having to move. So I'm gonna sacrifice. I have to drive an hour south to get to the nearest Walmart because I really don't feel like getting kicked out. Anyway, people are coming towards me and I don't really feel comfortable.
Nothing like a little late night gas.
Anyways, might sleep in tomorrow. I don't know. I'm really tired. Alright, I made it to the Walmart. Ironically, I parked next to a no overnight camping or day camping sign. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. If I get woken up, whatever. But I don't think I will because there is still a lot of cars in this parking lot and Walmart's closed. So, and there's RVs, and I don't think it's enforced here. So I'm going to bed. Good night. All right, good morning. Okay, rude. I did not get woken up last night in the middle of the night. I slept till about 8:15, so that's about like 45 minutes more than I normally do. And I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty rested. It's like 9 o'clock now. It took me a minute to get out of bed, but I'm out. Anyway, I'm gonna run to the Walmart, go to the bathroom, and I think we're gonna make it into California today. I got my oranges, and I just got a little breakfast. What? Boom. Look at that. These views are crazy. I'm gonna jump. That would be irresponsible. I'm not gonna do that. So, I made it to California, which I was super excited about, until I saw the gas prices. An hour north of here, the gas was $3.99, which is still expensive, but not compared to here, because the gas, on average, is $5.40 a gallon. That's just stupid. That is just stupid. Especially considering that 30 miles that way, it was $1 and almost 50 cents cheaper. I'd have worked for another $1,000 if I knew that gas was this expensive. Jesus Christ. I'm never gonna come back. Once I leave California, I'm never coming back. Unless the gas prices go down, which they won't. I am not having a good time in California so far. Just haven't been able to find anywhere to park overnight. I went to this Walmart, started, you know, when I go to park overnight somewhere, I just want to make sure, like, I want to double check that, like, if I see any abandoned cars, I'm usually like, okay, I can park overnight here, because if there's abandoned cars, obviously it's not really patrolled, like, they aren't towing. And if there isn't, I'll, like, do research just to see if anybody else has tried it, yada, yada, yada. It's like what I did last night with the Fred Meyers and found out that cops patrol the area and will knock on your window at 3 a.m. and tell you to move. And I don't really want that. I'm in this town. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop here for the night. There's a Walmart. I go to the Walmart. It's in some sketchy outlet mall. It's like not even a mall outlet, but it's kind of like just like almost like a mall outlet. And it's like in the back of that, and it's got a weird parking lot. So much parking though. And then I found out that at midnight, cops will patrol and clear out the parking lot of vehicles, and it makes sense because there wasn't a single abandoned car. Like, it's very much, it was definitely not something I could stay at, and there was the no overnight parking signs. And usually Walmarts don't act on those, but this one, I didn't trust. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock, and I'm about to drive to the nearest Home Depot south, which is almost a 3-hour drive. So we're just going to go there, get there at 8. It's still 4 hours earlier than where we got last night. So, but I'm making it down the coast so much faster than I ever anticipated because I can't find parking and I keep having to drive many hours more than I planned. Oh man, I don't know why I'm getting so unlucky, but apparently this entire city has a regulation that passed like 4 years ago or something, I don't know, that there's no overnight camping allowed in vehicles. So I went to the Walmart. The first sign I saw was no overnight camping authorized by the city or whatever. Anyway, there's a Walmart nearby. I looked up on Park Advisor, and there was a few reviews saying that there's a shady, like, that this Walmart's shady. Like, there's a bunch of, like, there's a homeless camp on the other side of this Walmart. But they all said, the security guard says no overnight camping, but doesn't really care. And that if you just stay on the opposite side of where all the homeless camp is, which is near, like, this Applebee's, then you should be fine. So I think I'm fine to stay here, and I see abandoned cars on this side, and I also see people coming in and out of their own truck campers. So I feel fine. I'll keep you updated, I guess, if anything happens. If not, see you in the morning. All right, last update, because I did move one more time. I just moved more towards the back of the Walmart. I feel like I have more chance of getting a knock on the window from the police than a knock on the window from a homeless man. And I think I'd prefer that. Because even the area I had before, there were campers, but they were people that had been living there a long time, and people were still a little sketchy. So I just moved a little further from them. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. But that's my last update. I think this is the spot. We're done. See you tomorrow. All right, good morning. I just got some groceries. We are headed to a campsite that I found tonight. I think it'll be a pretty good campsite. I don't think it'll have any crazy views, but I think it'll be nice and peaceful, and I will feel relaxed, which is something I need right now. I bought $34 in groceries, and it's gonna cover us for dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow, and probably breakfast for the next few days, if I'm honest. And we have our breakfast. All right, that campsite's about 45 minutes away, so I'm gonna head there, and I'll see you there. So I'm at the campsite. I'll show you around real quick. We got my truck parked right here. We have a picnic table right behind me. We have a fireplace. We also have a creek running right along this bed right here. And it's a pretty nice campsite, actually. And what shocks me the most is that I had to drive 8 miles on a gravel road to get here, and somehow I still have service. Look at that, 1 bar LTE. It bounces between 1, 2, and 3. It's at 2 right now. And it also bounces between LTE and 5G. But either way, I can send text, and that's what matters. Because if I get into an emergency out here, I can call 911. What's your emergency? Anyways. And it's supposed to get to 70 degrees today, which is very exciting. And right now, there's a nice little breeze going. I think it's about 60 right now. It's pretty early. I'm pretty early for, it's only 10:45 and I'm already at a campsite. So that's pretty early. But, I don't know, I feel pretty good. Beautiful day. Sun out. Sky out. No clouds. I'll bring my drone up in a bit because I don't know what it looks like above me. And there's butterflies everywhere. I forgot that it's springtime and I need to put some bug spray on because these mosquitoes are getting me. I never thought this would come in handy, but I've kept it in my truck for a very long time, like years, before I even knew I was coming to do what I was coming to do. There we go. Bugs off me. We're gonna, I had a small breakfast and it's almost lunchtime, so we're gonna have an early breakfast / lunch. We're gonna do some sausage, not all of these, probably like 3. And then probably like 2 eggs, and we're gonna dice a tomato. Have some tomato eggs, scrambled tomato eggs and sausage. Shout out to when I was in Wisconsin. that fish still haunts me. Gonna throw some garlic in there, season it up a little. Some salt and pepper. Got our sausages. That look good. That's unfortunate. Burn off. Burn it off. Just burn it off. Get some olive oil. I don't know why I'm being careful. I don't really care if they break. I'm gonna scramble them anyway. Woo! It looks better than I expected. Let's give it a go. Yep, that's good. Alright, it's a little early, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this fire started because there's plenty of wood around. There's plenty of dead fallen trees and branches that will make for good firewood. I don't even have to collect it because somebody left me some firewood right here. Alright, I don't want to sound cocky, but I think this will light pretty easily. Everything's pretty dry, and I think I did a good job building it up. Smoking out. Success! I haven't gotten to pull this thing out in a long time. This is nice. Just swinging back and forth. I got my book. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading. Alright, so I may have let the fire go out. I was chilling up in that hammock for the past like 2 hours. It's very nice, very relaxing. I'll start the fire again later. I'm gonna make some dinner! Woo! Anyway, I gotta get this table all set up. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Wow. Look at that. That was so fast. For you. You know, you're kind of rude for that. Let's begin. So I have... I'll show you. I'll show you around. I just got these buns. They're like sandwich thins. They're those right there. Because I kind of like them, and they're better than just processed hamburger buns. I got a whole bag of onions. I only wanted one onion, but they didn't have it. The Walmart was pretty lacking. I also have a head of iceberg lettuce. We got butter, garlic, Bob Evans mac and cheese. We got our tomatoes, our beef, cheese, mayo, spices, and everything else. I'm not going to sit here. You already saw me chop tomatoes and whatnot earlier, so I'm just going to chop everything, get it all set aside, and you're just going to see it. You're just going to see it. You're just... Next clip! We got everything sliced up. Now I'm going to mold the burger into something beautiful. Plop. I'm hoping I got that medium rare. It was a pretty thick patty I made, so we'll see. All right. There we go. We have our juicy burger and our mac and cheese. Anyways, very simple, straightforward. Now I'm gonna try it, and hopefully it doesn't all fall apart. Oh yeah, that's good. I forgot to toast and butter the bun, but that's okay. It still tastes good.
I'm a lot less scared now.
I'm really good at that now. Months in the making. Now I just need to learn how to do it like this. Oh. Never mind. I guess I just learned. I did it. Are you proud of me? Alright, as you can tell, it's getting dark out. I'm letting this fire die down. But I'm about to get in the truck for the night because dark time in the middle of the woods in a place you've never been before by yourself is scary. And I won't sugarcoat that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it is so terrifying to be exploring these new places I've never been to before, but I'm really enjoying it. And even though this is a little bit more of a stressful video because I've been struggling to find parking spots and just many reasons, at the end of the day, I'm making memories and overall, I'm having a good time. So thank you. I know it's dark. You can't even see me. Goodbye.
You know, made some bad adjustments. Why are you asking me this? Just trying to be a friend.